Krazifizix.
We get onto our speed Euclidean geometry question today. We've got this, and this has to do, just looking at the diagram, you can see its proportionality. Your first job is to read in triangle ABD, BG is parallel. So let's look for those lines. Oh, BG is parallel to DF. Already that gives me a proportionality. And CF also parallel to DE. AF is 60. Now, this is actual length because there's centimeters there. Now, this one is a ratio, AF to FE. Where is it? AF. Oh, the same AF to FE. Beautiful. 3:2. Once I see a ratio, please introduce variable. So this is going to be 3x and FE is 2x. Okay. Determine the length of FE. That's a very, very straightforward question. We are told that AF over FE is 3. We have x over 2x. So the x really would cancel each other. So I can literally just remove that. This is very straightforward. But now, do I have my AF? My AF is 60. Beautiful. 60 over FE equals to 3 over 2. And all you need to do is to cross multiply. 3FE equals to 120. And what is FE? 40 centimeters. That's very straightforward. There's no reason. That's just beautiful. Now, determine the value of BC over DE if it is further given that AG GF is 7 over 8. Let's quickly look at that. AG and GF. Now, please, you must introduce a different variable. AG and GF, 7 over 8. So, 7 over 8. Let's introduce a different variable. That's very, very important. Now, what are we looking for? We are looking for BC, okay, this little thing here, over CD. This is going to be quite tight. But let's run through together. It's going to be quite tight, so you need to stay focused. BC over CD. Now, let's look at something here. I'm going to quickly use a highlighter. CD is something I can get because, look, CD is connected to these two lines. And these two lines, I see that they are parallel. Oh, beautiful. And you can see from these parallel lines that there's a triangle there. And from that, I can create my ratio. So I can say AF over FE will be what? See, the same movement to the top to that line would be what? AC. And then you have FE, which is CD. And just to start writing all these ratios down as quickly as possible. Okay, I'm just going to create a new page and we start writing these ratios down. All right, we have that. Okay, so we have our first ratio. We're going to walk through it together. All right, so we have AF over FE. Work in the same dimension on the side would be what? AC over CD. Okay, so I don't have a problem. Let's look at what we need to do first before we start working. I'm looking for I have AC over CD, right? So my CD is fine. The problem is BC. Interesting. So if I look at BC, BC is a part of AC. But the problem is I need to get AB. Do you notice? AB plus BC would give me my AC. Does that make sense? This and that. Okay, so if I can find AB, why am I so focused on AB? If I look at the line B, I see that it has a parallel line connected to it. Oh, beautiful. So if I can get that, and what's the other parallel line? Oh, awesome. Do you see that? Which means I can then get my AB. So we're going to work with two proportionalities here and play around. So let's do a quick write-up for our answer. Already we've seen what to do. I'm going to get AB and I'm going to get my AC and then subtract. Let me put a note here for you already to see. I'm looking for BC, right? So I know that BC is what? AC, you remember? AC minus AB. If I can get that, I don't have a problem with my CD. CD is done. Okay, let's go back to the ratio we had. Our first one, AF over FE equals to AC over CD. What is my AF, by the way? 3x. What is my FE? 2x. Oh, what's our reason here? Proportionality what? Theorem. And which lines are parallel? See, I'm using AF and FE. So AF, I'm looking at CF parallel to DE. You must write that. Okay, so I have my AC over CD. If I cancel the X, what will that give me? AC over CD is 3 over 2. Beautiful. Now, please, whatever you get, let's go write it there. Okay? AC over CD is 3 over 2. Let me use a green. AC over CD is 3. Let's use 3K and 2K. Please, the variables must be different. We'll see how to combine all the variables. Now, I need to get AB. Oh, that's very straightforward again. Like I explained earlier, let me show you again and remind you. AB over BD. Make sense? All right, I'll be working with AG over what? GF. Okay, quickly, let's get that. AG over GF will be equal to, we said AB over BD. Very important. Proportionality theorem. BG parallel. BG parallel to DF. By the way, I do know my AG over GF. That's given us 7 over 8. Okay, 7 over 8. Beautiful. Please, different ratios. Very important. 7 over 8. There's so many ratios. Yes, it has to be. What do we have? AB and BD. Okay, let me come on the inner part. AB and BD. We've used that. Let's use Z and 8Z. Okay, now we can get our answer. What are we looking for? BC and CD. When I want to look for my final answer, it must be of the same ratio. What do I know my CD as? Can you see that CD is 2K? So that's fine. We don't have a problem there. CD is 2K. Now I need to find BC in terms of K. Let's focus on our left-hand side as quickly as possible. We'll focus in here. I need to find BC. But what do you notice? Let me clean the 7. All right, beautiful. What do you notice? Remember we said BC is what? AC minus AB. But I cannot subtract different variables. I need to make sure that they are of the same what? Variable. So the question is, how do I do this? Now, check this. I have this whole length as 5K. And I have this whole length as 15Z. You've got to look for equality. Okay? You've got to look for equality. Again, because if I look at this, I do not know this in terms of Z. You see? If I look at 2K, I do not know this. So I've got to look for things that are equal. The whole length is 5K and the whole length is 15Z. So let's work out AD. I'm just going to write it up here. Okay. So what is my AD? If we look at AD, AD is 5K and the same AD is 15Z. Does that make sense? I want to convert everything to K. I want to convert everything to what? To K. So if I, since I have my CD as 2K, I want to convert the Z. I want to write the Z in terms of K. Yes, then I'll be fine. I want to write the Z in terms of K. So what is Z? 5K over 15, which is what? K over 3. What does that mean? Anywhere I see Z, I can write K over 3. Do you notice? Now, what is my BC? I'm looking for BC. Let's come back here. All of this is part, just trying to manage my board. All right, what is my AC? My AC is 3K. What is my AB? My AB is 7Z. Do you see why I had to do that? I cannot subtract K and Z, so I'll come here and say 3K minus 7. What is my Z? K over 3. Beautiful. So what do you see that I have? I have 3K minus 7 over 3K. And if you do this using your calculator or just algebra, all right, so I have 9. Or we can make both over 3, which is 9 over 3, 9 minus 7. I have 2 over 3K. Do you notice I am now done? My BC, which is now 2 over 3K. And my CD is 2K. So I can, now please, when you do your writing, everything must be written in that order. And I can find my final answer as BC over CD, which is 2 over 3K over what? 2K. And that would simply be the case, automatically cancel. 2 over 3 divided by 2 would give us 1 over 3. And we're done. Thank you. I hope that works. Just a few minutes of doing some questions. Goodbye. Krazifizix here.
Krazifizix.